Beverages with Brad.
Welcome to Beverages with Brad, everybody. I'm here with my guest, Mike McCarthy.
What's happening?
You're Irish, and we got St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and I'm wondering...
496 hours to St. Patrick's Day.
I want you to describe your ideal St. Patrick's Day.
There are things in this world that I make mistakes on. St. Patrick's Day is not one of them. Before you go to bed on Paddy's Day, the Paddy's Day Eve, you take a nice big corned beef, you pit it in a crock pot, you take that spice package, you throw that out. You cover it with Smittix, you cover it with Guinness, you put it on low, sits there for 12 hours. Wake up the next morning, house stinks like corned beef. You make yourself a corned beef sandwich with an egg on top of it on an English muffin, and you start drinking. It's the greatest holiday. There's no presents to buy, no turkey to cook, no eggs to hide.
You
Brad,
just drink.
Brad, I'm an alcoholic with 2 children. You have any idea what a nightmare Easter is? I wake up
hungover, the kids will, where are the eggs?
Yeah, my wife's like, where'd you hide the eggs? I'm like,
I don't remember.
that's a good question. Now that I'm part of the Irish Comedy Tour, every St. Patrick's Day is a working day for me.
Okay.
Which, you know, it's big money. Last year was awesome, dude. We did a show down in Florida at an Irish bar where they thought it would be great to do a show in a tent
Okay.
at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. What could possibly go wrong there?
Right.
Aren't you everybody hammered in a tent
Yeah, they're
outside
ready to
Florida?
listen to
Yeah,
comedy.
they're going to listen to people talk. Absolute nightmare. Although there was a midget running around just like a leprechaun.
Well, that helps.
Bonus. So I literally went on stage and I said one joke. I said, do you know what it's an old joke. Do you know what a sunburn is? It's
What?
God's way of telling the Irish to get back in the pub. And then I said, thanks for coming out.
Well,
I literally told one joke and
you got paid.
and made 4 digits.
That's not bad.
And so it was a good, but yeah, the rest of the day, it's you wake up, you start drinking, and then normally I got to get ready for the show. We go to the show, and then afterwards just get oblivious.
So, wait, now we're almost kind of talking 2 different things here, because we're talking about what you actually do. Where my question was, if you had to explain to me
I'd wake up in Ireland.
yes, there we go. All right, so let's
I like this better.
let's redo
I like this
it.
better. I don't have to work. I would be in Ireland. I would certainly wake up in Ireland in the
Okay.
morning. I could just wander down to the pub and have a traditional Irish breakfast. And down there drinking in the morning is not. They don't.
It's not frowned upon.
It's not front. Yeah, just kind of wander around from pub to pub and listen to music and just get, not get obliviated. I wouldn't want a day like that where I was going to be in Ireland. I wouldn't want to be hammered.
You want to soak it in.
Just kind of take it in with, look at all my ancestry and hang out with a bunch of Irish people.
What is St. Patrick's Day? Is it really some dude hit a bunch of
No.
snakes with a stick? Where did I
it's
get
all
that
bullshit.
from? Okay.
He's not even Irish. He's from England. He drove all the snakes out of Ireland, which is like getting all the smart people out of Kentucky. There were no smart people in Kentucky. There were no snakes in Ireland.
So it's all bullshit.
It's all bogus. Yeah.
So what is the real thing?
There
Just
is
a
no
day to
real-
get drink?
Yeah,
to drink.
St. Patrick was an English saint that came over and brought Christianity to Ireland. And let's get hammered.
Fair enough.
That's the Irish.
It's not quite as exciting as hitting a bunch of snakes with a club, but
Sounds
whatever.
good, doesn't it? Yeah. Let's go with that. My bad. It was actually a guy. He went over with a kilt and a Viking helmet, and he bashed all the cobras out of Ireland. That does sound much better.
Obviously, you are a huge Boston sports fan. I am also. If you have to pick one of the teams as your favorite, what would that be?
It's gonna be a tough question right now, Brad, because I'm boycotting the Red Sox this year.
Would that have been?
The Red Sox were my first in deep love. But look, last year they didn't make the playoffs.
Right.
Then they got rid of their general manager. They fired their manager. They got rid of Mookie. They got rid of David Price, and they raised ticket prices.
Yeah, that's
like
not a
telling
good-
your wife you're fucking her sister and asking her to make you dinner. What kind of balls can you have? They were always number one in my heart. 2004 is the greatest sports memory I've ever had. And then, of course, the Patriots, the Bruins, then the Celtics.
If you were going to star in a movie like The Expendables, okay, so it's you and a team of you're right. I want to hear your team that you're saving the world from. I don't know, evil ninjas or whatever. What is your
Are
squad?
they good ninjas?
I think they could be good
They could be a good
ninjas,
ninja.
right? Like Chris Farley and Beverly Hills Ninja, and then there's like a Karate Panda or something.
Dude,
Wasn't he a ninja?
nice,
Yeah, like there's some
nice,
good
yes.
ninjas. Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe was a good ninja. All right, so go ahead.
It's got to start with The Rock.
All right, so it's
Gotta
you, The
start with
Rock.
baby.
Okay,
My favorite. I want The Rock to be president.
he would win.
Dude, he would win.
I think if The Rock ran as a Republican, because I think you'd get. I think some of the people on the left would vote for him just because he's The Rock.
Absolutely.
Right? And
That's
a lot of Hollywood, who's normally always
No-brainer.
left, would still go for him because he's The Rock.
think you're right.
And then you have a lot of the right because he's Republican. Rock, if you're gonna go, you gotta run as Republican, and you'll definitely win.
The Rock, I bring Bruce Lee back.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, this is,
my
hey,
fantasy,
yeah,
right?
of course.
Maybe Andre the Giant. I may have to actually rethink Andre the Giant because he drank all the fucking beer. You know that guy drank I think he drank 72 beers on a flight once.
Yeah, that would
Andre's
seem.
out. Okay, we can't have him drinking all.
All
the
right,
beer.
he's sorry, Andre.
Yeah,
you cut.
sorry, dude.
So it's you, Bruce Lee, The Rock.
Me, Bruce Lee, The Rock, Ronda Rousey.
Oh, okay. Yeah, throw,
She's in
throw a
the
badass
Expendables.
chick in there.
We need a badass chick.
Yeah, all right.
David Ortiz.
Oh, I love this. This is great.
There you go. This
Great.
is
You're
like-
gonna need
this is a
subtitles
great
for his.
show. This is like a fantasy show.
You're gonna need subtitles for David Ortiz's pods, but that's all right.
No. David, all he says is one line. This is our fucking city.
And you know he's got like a spiked baseball bat he fights with or something.
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro.
This is a
Nice.
great movie. I'd go see this movie.
Yeah.
I would definitely love to have you back on the show. Do you have any closing thoughts?
Yeah, man. Get those livers ready for St. Patrick's Day, baby.
All right, we're
Check
ready.
me out on the IrishComedyTour.com, and yeah, come out to some of the shows. We got one in Plymouth, one in Boston, and bring bail money and a spare liver. It's going to be a blast.